Have you ever walked into a room and immediately felt how everyone else was doing? I mean, maybe it's noticing the mood or tension in the room. I mean, you can sense what people need in order for things to feel calm and not disruptive. Maybe you can't help but adjust yourself to keep things comfortable and easy for everyone else. The way you go along with what others want, even if you're not totally sure that it's what you want. Or perhaps you notice that you feel an inner resistance to conflict or anything that might disrupt the peace. Now, you usually don't say anything. In fact, you often just go with the flow, but internally there's a voice that's saying, "Let's just keep things going smoothly. Don't rock the boat." Let me ask you this. Are you known as someone who is steady, dependable, supportive? Do people feel comfortable around you because you know just what to do? If any of this sounds familiar, stay tuned and say hello to Enneagram 9. Welcome to Hello Enneagram, a summer series designed to help you know your number. If you've been confused about your type, if your Enneagram enthusiast second cousin has tried to tell you what you are, or if you've taken online tests but they don't seem to fit quite right, well, this series is designed to give you a simple and honest look at each Enneagram number and the core tenets that go beyond behavior-based typing to the heart of the motivation. So my goal here is to help give you the basics without overwhelming you. The Enneagram is meant to be taught and processed in community so that you can self-identify your number. So listen in, then jump to the comments and share what you're noticing in yourself or ask questions. My hope is that this helps you find your number. No test required and no Enneagram enthusiast BFF trying to assign one to you. All right, let's get going and I'll chat with you in the comment section. If you're watching this YouTube video or listening to this podcast, you are trying to learn more about Enneagram 9, often called the mediator. You may wonder if you are an Enneagram Type 9, or you may simply want to learn more about nines. Either way, I'm glad you're here, and I know you'll find this episode extremely helpful. Now, as you listen, be sure to share this with someone else who needs to learn more about the calm, steady, harmony seeking Enneagram 9s. You might be a 9 if you value peace, harmony, and avoiding conflict. I mean, you're easygoing and you tend to get along with others. You can see multiple perspectives and understand different sides. You prefer comfort, routine, and things feeling calm and steady. You'll sometimes lose touch with your own priorities or opinions, and you can procrastinate or disengage when things feel overwhelming. So let's talk about what's going on underneath all of this. There are three centers of intelligence with every human being. We perceive, process, and respond to the world through thinking, feeling, and doing, also known as the head, the heart, and the gut. For an Enneagram 9, the strongest center of intelligence is the doing or the gut center, which means you have a steady presence. You have a natural sense of what to do, all the while staying grounded and calm. And you have an ability to go with the flow. However, the weakest center of intelligence for an Enneagram 9 is also the doing or the gut center. Now, I know that sounds confusing, and it does not mean that you're not capable of action. It simply means that taking action on your own priorities can feel difficult. And so it can sound like, what does everyone else want? I mean, what's easiest here? What's the path of least resistance? Let's just keep things status quo. Over time, this can lead to disengagement and procrastination, falling asleep to yourself. And not because you don't care, but because you want to be sure that everyone else is okay. I mean, at your core, what really drives you is you want to feel peaceful and at ease. You want harmony in your environment and your relationships. You desire connection without conflict, and you really work hard to try to avoid tension or disruption. Now, this might look like going along to get along with everyone else. Many times you actually don't know what you want, and so it's fine to go along with the crowd. But when you do know what it is you desire, it can be hard to speak up and make your wants, desires, and opinions known. So you're avoiding conflict to keep things calm or putting off decisions, hoping that things will kind of just work themselves out. The Enneagram is the most powerful tool I have found for personal and spiritual transformation. I applaud you for seeking to know yourself more deeply. In my work as a coach for midlife women, I find that one of the first steps to creating a fulfilling life is knowing and embracing who God created you to be. It would be my honor to walk alongside you on that path. So with that, I invite you to take the next step in working with me through either taking a class, maybe private coaching, or attending one of my retreats for midlife women. If any of those sound interesting to you and you want more information, just send me an email at hello@livingwellbyjen.com. Now, at your best, nines are calm, steady, incredibly supportive. Nines are easygoing, patient, accepting, and diplomatic. I mean, you're amazing at creating harmony and bringing people together. These are the above the line qualities of a nine. But under pressure, it's easy to fall kind of below the line. And this causes the tendency to disengage to get stronger. I mean, you notice the temptation to numb yourself and check out. Oh, that temptation is there all the time. I mean, you may become more passive, maybe more avoidant, more disconnected from your own needs, desires, wants, and opinions. You might be more likely to procrastinate and shut down. People may say that you're being stubborn or just checked out. Now, I know that this isn't what you intend to have out in the world, but when you fall below the line on those nine qualities and tendencies, it can feel internally like this is just easier to not deal with it. So, if you look at the Enneagram drawing, you'll notice that there are two lines connected to your number. One line shows you where the number moves in times of stress. The other line shows you where the number moves when that person is feeling very secure in themselves and their environment. So, for the Enneagram 9, when life gets very stressful, nines will find themselves moving toward the energy and the behavior of a type 6. Now, it's important to note that one does not become their stress number or their secure number, but that their energy and behavior will look and feel like that number. So, a nine under stress might become more anxious, reactive, and worried, like an Enneagram 6. Their usual calm demeanor can be replaced with tension and overthinking. As a nine, you want to be on the lookout for that worst case scenario spiral that starts to happen in the mind. So now let's look at the other line. When a nine is feeling secure and grounded, they move toward the energy of a type 3, which means they become more energized and action oriented. They take initiative and move forward on their personal goals. They feel more confident expressing themselves and showing up. I mean, nines will tell me they often feel more alive when they step into action and engage fully with life. So, if you're wondering if you might be an Enneagram 9, ask yourself, do I prioritize harmony and peace over my own personal desires, wants, and needs? Do I tend to go along with others instead of asserting what I want? Have I lost touch with my own preferences, opinions, priorities? Have I fallen asleep to myself? And do I avoid conflict or discomfort by numbing, by disengaging, or procrastinating? If what we've talked about today resonates with you and you're thinking, I might just be an Enneagram 9, don't rush to label yourself just yet. Listen to a few more of the types and pay attention to what motivates you, what's beneath the surface of your behavior. And for more help knowing your number, grab my free mini course, Hello Enneagram. That is in the show notes. It includes details about each number, worksheets, and interviews with people from each type. People tell me that hearing real people talk about what it feels like to be their number is tremendously helpful. So you'll find that in the show notes. Okay, that's a wrap for Enneagram 9. Let me know right now in the comment section what resonated with you and what questions you have. I'd love to hear from you. Before we go, I just want to say thank you for being here. I know how valuable your time is, and I don't take lightly when you choose to spend it with me. So I hope you'll like, subscribe, follow so that you don't miss any of our episodes in this series or the ones to come.